Hi everyone, this is Sean, and welcome to Questioning Money, a newsletter taking a closer look at how money works and how systems of money affect the world around us. Today I'll be discussing the way that how our system of money is designed penalizes people who want to save money, and this increases inequality. We have what is known as an inflationary monetary system, which means that over time, the amount of money that is circulating increases, and along with that, prices of goods increase as well. The reason that we have inflationary money is because an inflationary monetary system reduces the burden of debt over time. Since prices and salaries rise over the years, your debts become smaller over time. The easiest way to think of this is in terms of housing prices. Say you buy a house for $100,000 in 1970 and take out a loan to do it. By the time you finish paying off that loan in 2020, the house is now worth $600,000 due to inflation. In basic terms, $100,000 in 1970 is worth more in purchasing power than $100,000 in 2020. This is the largest benefit of inflationary money. Your debts become worth less in real terms over time. Knowing that your debt has a reduced burden over time encourages people to take out loans for a different number of things. People might take out a loan to start a new business, buy a car, or go to college. There are a number of good things about an inflationary system like this. This type of system has downsides, though, and those downsides are not frequently explored. A system of inflationary money doesn't just reduce the burden of debt, it actively encourages people to take on more debt. If, instead of buying a house with $100,000 in 1970, you just saved $100,000 in the bank, you would have much less purchasing power in 2020 than if you bought a home, which you could now sell for $600,000. $100K in 1970 could buy you a house. In 2020, it doesn't. While many of us understand this idea, people don't realize how this hurts a lot of people. People in the middle class and above are able to invest their money in things like the stock market, while people and families with lower incomes cannot afford to invest their money. They have to spend it on food and other necessities. This leads to a situation where the middle class and above benefit from inflationary money through investing, while the lower class is stuck losing purchasing power every year because they have to spend most of their money and keep whatever is left over in savings for emergencies. What's happened since 1971, when the US left the gold standard, is that the amount of money printing being done has been exponential. New money is being created more than it ever has before, by a lot. There is 10 times more money now than there was in 1971. When new money is created, the value of every already existing dollar, meaning the purchasing power, falls. People who invest get to have their money grow, while those who save cash in the bank lose purchasing power because of the new money that has entered the system, which dilutes the value of the dollar. In my view, this is one of the largest drivers of the increased inequality in America that we've seen over the last 50 years. New money is being created more than it ever has before. This extreme money printing manifests itself in the growth of investable financial assets, which is how you can see things like a stock market grow from 10 straight years, from 2009 to 2019, even though many people felt insecurity. It's the fact that this new money gets created at all that penalizes savers. Although the extreme rate that this has been done over the last 50 years is what has led to such drastic effects. Even in a scenario where the people who get access to the new money were a group of low-income people, this still ends up raising inequality because low-income earners spend their money on necessities, which puts it in the pockets of the middle and upper class, who invest the money and then get to watch it grow over time. This raises the income gap further and is why inequality will keep rising as long as new money creation keeps accelerating. Okay, that is all for this issue of Questioning Money. It's important to understand that this rising inequality is inherent to our system of money. As long as new money gets created in an inflationary monetary system, this growth in inequality will always occur. What's made it so drastic over the last 50 years, though, is the extreme amount of money creation that has happened since we left the gold standard. And that is all for this issue of Questioning Money. Thank you for listening. If you like the newsletter, please subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter at Sean Cover. I will talk to everyone next week. Take care, and thanks again for listening.